Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. My channel is all about illuminating the spiritual path forward and bringing you uplifting messages of love and light. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to those of you who are new to the channel, and welcome to those of you who are returning. I hope you guys are having a great day today. This is one of my daily messages from Spirit video. I'm still trying to find my groove with creating content here. This is a brand new journey for me, but I'm doing my best, so I hope you guys bear with me while I go through these changes. I'm more of a big picture kind of guy, and sometimes I get a little bit lost in the details, and it's a little bit difficult for me to figure out how to go about things. So thank you guys for your patience. All right, got one card flying out here. Two cards. Okay, I guess we're doing 4 messages today from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So this card has come out before. We have Unknown Territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, so there's likely a lot of hidden things going on around you. You may not be able to see the bigger picture. There's just a sense of... I think I said this in one of my last videos. I don't know if it was my last video of messages from Spirit, but some of you may be coming out of the dark night of the soul and have now entered the next stage of your spiritual awakening, which is sometimes referred as the void. And in the void, there's just a lot of, it's just darkness. It's darkness. It's not knowing what the next steps are. It's not, there's just so many, like the moon from the tarot, like there's a lot of hidden things going on beneath the surface that you're not aware of. And of course, you've gone through the painful process, and now you're kind of just marinating in those heavier experiences likely. With the next card here, we have Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. So a lot of you are indeed light workers, star seeds, souls of that nature who just have come to this planet to heal the collective consciousness. And that's kind of the energy that you're going to be stepping into. These lessons that you are learning are likely lessons that are helping you get further along in your soul's mission. We have the card Embracing Enthusiasm, Shout to the Heavens with Happiness. So if you haven't been experiencing good times, you will be experiencing good times within the near future. It's going to be like a stroke of luck. There's going to just be a sensation of release, of relaxation. It's almost like these burdens that have been causing you to tense up your shoulders are finally going to be released, and you're just going to feel that sense of ease. We have the card Great Adventure, Take a Risk, Venture Forward. So a lot of you probably already have an inkling as to what your next steps should be. And this is just a card confirming that when these new opportunities are presented, you should try and open yourself up to those possibilities and jump in completely, wholeheartedly. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have Finding Sanctuary, Opening to Your Spiritual Source. So right now, you guys are very connected to spirit and the collective consciousness. You may be feeling some heavier or experiencing some heavier emotions, likely divine feminines, because honestly, generally the feminine is a little more attuned with the collective consciousness in terms of intuition and emotion. So for you divine feminines out there, there's just that sensation of maybe feeling very bogged down. There's just a sense of anxiety, depression, just feeling all around not in the best places, emotionally speaking. Do have patience with these emotions because they're there for a reason. You're helping heal the collective, and you're helping really just purge any of those emotions for you in the future. You're processing them now, so to speak. I'm going to be pulling some cards from the Soul's Journey Oracle here. Let's see what messages we have regarding the emotions. We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. All right, so there's likely, I'm getting Five of Cups from this. Four of Cups, for whatever reason, is coming through very strongly when I look at this card. But there's a sense of things, what is it? Thought processes, ideologies, things that, belief systems that you're really holding on to from the past that are really just hindering your growth. And guilt is one of the the heavier emotions. We have doubt at the bottom of the deck. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. So a lot of you may be searching for these answers with this unknown territory card here. Some of you just feel a bit lost and you're really just trying to find your way through the darkness, through the void. And there's a sense, I'm getting a sense of almost desperation, like, it's almost like all your emotions are hiding beneath the surface and you're almost in a sense bursting at the seams and you just don't know what to do. You're almost in a sense just looking for that breath of fresh air of clarity coming in. That was pretty intense, man. I'm not sure why that came through very strongly for me. But some of you out there are likely encountering some difficult times and you're likely wondering why this is all happening to you. And unfortunately, some of the best spiritual lessons that we learn in this lifetime come through immense amounts of pain and discomfort. But the card, some of the good cards are coming out here. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Some of you may have certain friendships or a person, a connection that has entered your life, and this person is actually there for a reason. This person is likely helping you cultivate yourself, helping you get through past hurts, likely helping you deal with doubt and needing to know all the answers. Somebody who just comforts you completely. There's just a sense of comfort, almost like at home. You may feel, in a sense, at home with this person, or this could be a new connection or a past connection, somebody that you may already know. But that person is there to help you through these difficult times. They're there to help you get through these painful lessons. That's why they're there for you. They're helping extend their energy towards you to help you. To help alleviate some of the pressure and the pain that you've been experiencing. The next card we have here is fantastic. We have abundance. It says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. That is an incredibly powerful card to pull here. It looks like you guys are healing a lot of old belief systems that no longer serve you, that are actually helping bring in a brand new cycle here that's really just going to help you feel abundant and happy. A lot of you may have been, like I said, going through the dark night of the soul, and you've been feeling very lost and confused about what's going on in your life. I'm going to go ahead and hop into the tarot now. I'm using the Mystic Mondays tarot cards because these were the ones that called out to me. Yeah, it looks like, okay, we got the Tower here. We have 10 of Pentacles. This Tower here is here to clear out some old belief systems regarding abundance and regarding likely love. We have the Wheel of Fortune here that wanted to come through. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio or a Sagittarius, and we have the Ace of Cups that came along with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to keep these two together. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Cups. So I think what's going on here with this Tower, I'll be clarifying it in just a moment here, but there's a sense of something may have happened within the near past for you. Remember, these are general readings, so really use your best discernment when it comes to this. For some of you, this was a past energy. For some of you, this is a present energy, but it's likely that you were dealing with some sort of situation that maybe you thought was stable, but in fact was not, with the 10 of Pentacles here. Maybe this Tower is actually helping you break out of an old belief system about comfort, about the home, about money. And there's a sense that this Tower broke away this foundation, this idea that you had surrounding money, faded connections with love. Let's see here. The next card that came out is the Sun. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with a Leo, but the Sun's about happiness. It's absolute happiness. It's clarity coming through a very dark time. So there's a Tower moment that's actually leading you towards this happiness that you've been searching for. Just want to make sure you guys could kind of see the cards. Yeah, it looks like you can. So there's some sort of Tower moment that, interestingly enough, as rough as it may be, is actually bringing you a great deal of happiness. We have, look at this, the Nine of Cups. So some sort of wish fulfillment is coming in that's going to make you very happy. We have the Ace of Swords. There's going to be some truth and clarity coming from a particular situation that you're dealing with. Some of you may be dealing, like I said, with a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius here. But there's some sort of wish fulfillment coming through. For some of you, this is really odd, but there may be something like a Leo or somebody embodying the Leo energy of being very confident, powerful, strong, proud of themselves, and not in a very like narcissistic way, but like knowing your self-worth. Somebody's going to have a few drinks with the Nine of Cups here. And as a result of this little drinking, this imbibing here, there's going to be a truth that's spoken to somebody. So that's going to be a very particular mess. I'm smiling ear to ear here because I think it's quite funny, and I think likely whoever does this is going to find it kind of humorous when they see this reading. But anyway, we have the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So you could be dealing judgment at the bottom of the deck. And I'm seeing the fact, so I'm filming this currently, holy cow, what is this, the 90s? I'm recording this video at a time during the solar eclipse, what would be the solar eclipse. I was feeling very called by Spirit to do this reading regardless of my current circumstances, so I decided to do this. And I'm finding it, the reason I'm going down this path here is if you look at this card, you can actually see the sun is here. The freaking flash doesn't get in the way, and the moon is here. It's almost as if there's some sort of crossroads you're coming to, or some sort of convergence here because of the solar eclipse. This is a timeless reading, mind you. All of my readings I consider timeless, frankly, because time is 100% fluid. So some of this could be past energy. Some of you may have already gone through something like this. For some of you, this is a new energy or present energy. But anyhow, I'm just getting that correspondence. For those of you watching now at this time or within the near future here, this has something to do with the solar eclipse that's going through here, because we do have the sun. There's some sort of because this solar eclipse in particular was referred to as the Ring of Fire, I believe. So obviously fire is a purifier. It's a purification. It burns down old things, like, for example, trees that are dead, like dead vegetation, right? It burns it all down, and then in its place, new life can actually take place because of the nutrients that are released by the burning of this old vegetation. Anyway, I digress. So there's this transformation coming through, burning all of this stuff out of our lives through this solar eclipse, this astrological phenomenon, if you will. And I'm getting this very strongly because A, the Judgment card, as I showed you, and B, if you look at these two cards here, once again, in congruence, we have the Seven of Swords. You could see the moon there. That's a waning crescent. And you could see the sun here with the Three of Wands. So there's something likely that's going to come to light regarding some sort of sneaky behavior, some sort of deception, because the Seven of Swords is a very deceptive energy. This could have been from a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have a very strong Leo here with the sun. So some of you may be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or it doesn't necessarily have to be, guys, but there is a possibility that this is just kind of the archetype that this person is embodying at this time. But this could be a King of Wands, somebody who has a vision, somebody who has a plan. Once again, well, masculine energy is very logical in nature. So with this King of Wands, this isn't King of Swords energy exactly, where there's a sense of being extremely logical. But whoever this King of Wands is has some sort of vision or outlook on life. Interestingly enough, I'm seeing that with the King of Wands, it's almost like this King of Wands isn't seeing this betrayal happening because he has his back turned to it. So you have the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords. Pull from the bottom, okay. All right, so some of you here are dealing with a Capricorn, with the Devil energy that came through. We have the King of Cups here. This could also be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Some of you may be dealing with the same-sex connection because we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. But that's really up to you to decide what's going on there. Just figured I'd just put that out there. But anyway, this King of Cups, this is a very emotionally mature person, but interestingly enough, with this Devil here, there seems to be some sort of karmic attachment here, some sort of karmic energy attached to this person. This may be in regards to this Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords is a very anxious, depressed, very... it's a very heavy feeling that comes from the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords, of course, this is all in the head, but with the Nine of Swords, there's a sense of repetition. There's a sense of almost like you causing self-harm mentally, if you will, and this is almost like of an addictive quality here with the Devil. It's likely that the person that you're dealing with has maybe issues with self-worth, or issues with worry, issues with for some of you, depression. It's very hard to say, but there's just a sense of very toxic energy coming through with the Devil and the Nine of Swords. And a lot of this is generated in the mental space. What's going on beneath the surface, this is likely you or the person that you're dealing with, if you're dealing with the person here, because this could be family, this could be friendship, this could be romantic. It's take whatever resonates, guys. But we have the Seven of Wands here. It looks like you've either placed firm boundaries in place, or you're feeling rather defensive about this. There's a sense of defensiveness. There's a sense of almost wanting to win, protecting whatever it is that you have at all costs with the Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords here speaks of victim mentality, of being trapped in the headspace. This is likely where you're at right now, or will be, considering this connection. It's almost like you're feeling defensive and wanting to detach from the situation, wanting to cut it out completely. But there's a sense of, with this Eight of Swords, of being stuck in this situation mentally. We have the Nine of Wands here. This is you trying to persevere, trying to push your way through this situation that's likely caused you a lot of heartache, because we do have here the Three of Swords. Some of you may have gotten your heart broken by a person. I'm not really seeing here exactly how that may have happened. Maybe this is what this Leo drinking energy that I was getting for some of you. Somebody may have gotten a little tipsy and spoke some sort of truth with the Ace of Swords there. Or, maybe this is what the Tower is about. I'm gonna clarify the Tower right now with the Golden Wheel Tarot. Anyhow, guys, if you're enjoying this content so far, please do hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel out, and it helps me deliver messages like this to people who are just like you, who could use a little bit of clarity in their lives, who could use a little bit of illumination. And I always do my best to end my readings on a positive note, simply because I know that the spiritual lessons in our lives can sometimes be a little bit heavy, a little bit dark, a little bit difficult to navigate. And I'm on this journey just as much as you are. So I completely understand where some of you may be coming from. Anyhow, let's see what this tower is about. What is this tower about? 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Moon. Yeah, so this tower is about conflict. There may have been some sort of argument that ensued. There may have been some sort of, this could be gossip as well. Somebody may have heard something about someone, you know, he said, she said kind of stuff that really just triggered somebody. That's only going to be for a few of you. That was a pretty interesting interpretation of that card, but there was some sort of conflict, some sort of argument that happened. This could have been in regards to certain fears or secrets that were being kept by somebody, or at least some sort of unknown factor surrounding some sort of situation. Some of you may have been at a distance from this person. With the 10 of Swords here, this came to a very painful ending. That's what the tower is about. There was some sort of cycle that ended. Somebody may have felt backstabbed. Somebody may have felt betrayed by the situation. Somebody may be feeling, there was a sense of fear surrounding this, a sense of devastation also. So that tower was definitely not a very good tower. After this tower moment, it's likely that somebody decided to start working on their foundation. But interestingly enough, we have the Wheel of Fortune here with the Ace of Cups. What is that about? Somebody was moving very slowly towards this connection, and unfortunately, due to how slow they were moving, there was a sense of abandonment. This could have been in regards to money as well. Somebody may have wanted to move very slowly in this connection, but there was a sense of the cards that fell out, and we have 2 knights at the bottom of the deck too. Interesting. With the Knight of Wheels here, the Knight of Wheels or the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who moves very slowly, very methodically, and when I say very slowly, I mean at a snail's pace slow. So it's likely that this was actually fated in some way to work out in this manner. This may have brought up some kind of like truths about abandonment or about money, about lack mentality. Because clearly these 2 people have been left out in the cold. It's likely that both people suffered from this, you and your person suffered from this connection, a sense of abandonment. It's almost like you couldn't find the warmth that you needed externally or internally for that matter. I don't know why that came out, but there you have it. So for whatever reason, this Wheel of Fortune is here. This is likely very karmic in nature. There seems to be some sort of karma that needed to play out between you two. And with the 7 of Wands here, it's likely that somebody was feeling a bit defensive about this connection. This is the second time that the 7 of Wands has come out in this reading. There may be a sense of defensiveness on both sides. What's the 3 of Wands about? Because we're waiting for some things to come to fruition here. What's that? Okay, we got quite a few cards here coming out. So with this 3 of Wands, it's likely that somebody's manifesting or waiting for something to happen. It looks like for one, there's been a lot of burden surrounding this connection, whatever this situation may be for you guys. But there's a sense of coming to the end of a cycle of holding on to way too many things. Somebody may be feeling very burdened in this connection, and I don't know why I was looking at the background and I felt that was more, it looked more like a stormy ocean instead of, because it's actually some sort of like grass field. But I was getting the sense of there's a lot of emotion hiding behind this situation here. And it's like a stormy ocean to me. So this could be some sort of emotional baggage even, since I started interpreting the card that way. The 10 of Wands isn't necessarily like emotional baggage, but it can be. So there may have been a lot of emotional baggage that needed to be cleared out from a particular connection. And with the Chariot here, there seems to be, so the Chariot is Cancerian. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, somebody with Cancer in their chart. But this card speaks of moving through this, triumphing. There's a sense of triumphance from this card. It's likely that this energy of the Ten of Wands, of being burdened, is actually going to be cleared out by this Chariot. Somebody wanting to emerge victorious, wanting to clear out this clutter from their lives. This could be past, like I said, emotional baggage. This could be on your behalf or your person's behalf. Some of you may be feeling very burdened emotionally, and with the Chariot here, it's your driving force that is going to clear out all of the clutter that is no longer unnecessary. With the Page of Swords here, for some of you, there may be somebody spying on you. It's very lighthearted in nature. It's nothing creepy. It's not like they're trying to figure out your social security number or anything like that. It's more like just keeping an eye on you to see what you're up to, very lightly. But there's a sense of, there's likely some communication coming in, some sort of brand new idea that may be coming to mind. What is that brand new idea, or what's that about? There may be communication about somebody wanting a union, somebody wanting a stable home, somebody wanting this connection. But unfortunately, yeah, okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So it's likely, if you are dealing with a connection here with somebody romantically, there may be a change in this dynamic. But for those of you who this isn't romantic, you're likely to come together with this person and reconciliate. There's a sense of just saying, like, we're gonna let bygones be bygones. But for those of you who are in romantic connection here, this Page of Swords is bringing some sort of message about this Four of Wands here, or the desire to be together, the desire to have a happy foundation, to have a stable foundation. This person wants you in their life, basically. At the end of the day, that's kind of what they want. They want you in their life somehow or some way, in some form. But unfortunately, with the Eight of Swords, there's a sense of a victim mentality. It's almost like they can't see the forest for the trees. There's a sense of being lost and feeling stuck in place. But interestingly enough, this is all happening in their mind. Once again, this could go vice versa. This could be you or your person. But there's a sense of being stuck in your mind, or they being stuck in their mind about a particular situation. It's almost like fear is holding them back. But what I am seeing here is that with the Six of Wands, there will be forward movement in this connection. The Six of Wands speaks of victory. It speaks of moving forward. Now, for some of you, this person is just going to want attention. Some of them may just simply want the attention, know that there's still interest here, and maybe that's why they're coming back. Maybe they want to keep you in this place. But bottom of the deck here, we have the Tower and Death. So there is some sort of massive change that's going to be coming to the dynamic between you and this person. It's going to be eye-opening. Most definitely eye-opening. It's going to come in suddenly, and however, the effects of it are going to be progressive in nature, if that makes sense. This Tower moment may come in the form of a dream. It may come in a form of sudden insight. It's almost like a sudden. It's like a strike, a lightning strike, something very quick in nature. It's almost like an unexpected insight. You may be doing something very repetitive even. I don't know why I'm seeing washing dishes. Like maybe while somebody's washing their dishes and they're kind of just lost in thought, all of a sudden it's going to be like, whoa, something clicked. It's like this thought came out of nowhere. And you're wondering, yeah, even with the Ace of Wands here, where I parted the deck, it's like a very fiery, quick a thought that ends in this conflagration here. You can kind of see in the tower here, there's just burning fire. And interestingly enough, with the Ace of Wands, this seems to be the match that lit it. The sudden insight comes, and somebody's going to become aware of something regarding this connection. I kind of went on a very, very specific tangent, but that was a message, I guess, that really needed to come out. I'm just going to end the reading here. Okay, we got the King of Wands here. Just kind of what's coming up for future energies. The Seven of Wheels and Five of Swords. And we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So the main energy here that I'm getting with the archetype of the Empress here, there is a need for whomever the other person this is regarding to. You'll know if this is you. Focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself comes very strongly through the Empress. And interestingly enough, by focusing on yourself, you bring in this sense of karmic balancing of the scales. It's likely that after you're being witnessed to by this person to having been focusing on yourself, this may draw them in. That might be what the Tower moment's about, realizing maybe that there was a sense of loss here. With the King of Wands, this could likely be energy you're stepping into, likely embodying the archetype of the King of Wands here, of somebody being very sure of themselves. Some of you may be entrepreneurial in nature, starting some sort of creative project, but you're standing very firm, strong, and passionate in the divine masculine aspects within yourself. With the Seven of Wheels here, you're planting seeds that'll grow in the future for your financial stability. There's a sense of growth coming through here. And with the Five of Swords, I'm reading this as you're defending yourself at all costs. You're no longer allowing anybody to step in to disrupt your stability, because you know that by standing in your power with this Empress here, that you're going to bring in the everything that you need, that you could ever want in your life. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading on a few messages from our angels and see what they have for us. Thank you guys for being here. If you're still watching. All right, so I usually pre-shuffle my decks, but I like to be extra thorough here. And I feel like some people really like the fact that tarot readers, oracle readers will shuffle their cards on camera, because I know some people believe that like some tarot readers are phony and they like pick out the cards that they want. So I just go with whatever comes out, you know. It's just me. All right, so we had an extra card come out that I wasn't expecting. I usually just do 3. Yeah, look at this. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, so bottom of the deck here, we have the Miracle of Prayer. Thank you, Sindalphin, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So a lot of you guys have been praying to the universe and asking the universe for a breakthrough, for a brand new beginning, for something, some movement, something to heal you, something to heal you with the Six of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. This below the Knight of Swords, but I just got that sense of like you guys have been healing through a lot and trying to move forward, and you've been likely praying to the divine and asking for some sort of spiritual support. With the spiritual support card here, you are spiritually supported, even if you may not believe that your prayers are being answered. They actually are, and they're not coming to you in the most direct manner, but they will be here soon. The divine is likely calling in your soul family. You are calling in your soul family with trustworthy friends. This is also just a confirmation here that your spirit guides, your guardian angel, and other angelic beings are actually trying to support you. If you're going through any changes when it comes to your emotions, with Archangel Haniel here, it says honor your your emotions or your feelings. Thank you, Hanael, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. It's very important for you to allow yourself to experience those feelings, and don't wallow in them, but let them flow, let them come. If you're feeling upset, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling in any sort of way down, blue, don't disregard those feelings. Simply let them come. Allow them to flow through you, and eventually try and do something that makes you happy, something that'll uplift you. And right on the horizon here, we have a new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Likely, a lot of you have been feeling ready for these changes, this new cycle to begin. There was that sense of desperation that I was getting at the beginning of the reading. And Spirit is saying that's coming in. That is definitely coming in for you with this embracing enthusiasm and great adventure cards here. What you're going through right now is basically just building you into the better version of yourself that you deserve to be. And I know sometimes these lessons, like I said, are heavy in nature, but there's some very beautiful energy trying to step into your life as soon as you're done with this particular cycle. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end the reading here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you did enjoy this content, please do hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel out with its growth. And like I've said before, it really does help people who are just like you, who are looking for a little more clarity in their lives, who could use a few more uplifting messages. So thank you once again for watching. I'm sending you much love and light. Take care.